Yo, what's the word, gang? How y'all feeling? BVD King Duke, you feel me? In this Duke's kingdom, you feel me? Well, I need y'all to lend me y'all ears for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So the world can hear me pop my ears. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all coming out there? Let me turn this up a little bit. Yo, yes, how y'all coming, man? Blessings, blessings. You feel me? Um, so I jumped on, man, because I want to demo with y'all. I want to tell y'all about some new content coming. You know what I'm saying? I got some new visuals coming out. Um, I got some special guests coming too. Um, one of them, I got a Moorish American. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about our nationality. We're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, just us as a culture. We're gonna talk about, a lot of different things. We're gonna touch on a lot of different subjects. You feel me? Another one, uh, me, my OG, and my sister. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump on. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have you know, a little heart to heart, you know what I mean? So we're gonna figure out what's going on there. That's gonna be something nice. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna get my queens too. You know what I'm saying? Me and my queens, we gonna jump on it, we gonna demonstrate. And then, me and my wife. Me and my wife got one coming up too. You feel me? Like, everything is just basically, it's not off of, how I think, it's just based off of an overall picture. You know what I mean? Like, you can come to the conclusion to anything. You can voice your opinion about anything. You know what I mean? You can go in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can reach out through social media. However, it's not about what I think. You know what I mean? I just been living my life, and I've just been moving a certain type of way with my understanding. And I understand that the mind is a powerful thing. And when you know that, you feel me, you understand the things that you can do. You know what I mean? You understand who you are and what you are. You know what I mean? So that's basically what Duke's Kingdom is. I ain't like everybody podcasts in the city, like everybody podcasts in the rack trying to, be like everybody else. I've been on my own wave doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're gonna get anywhere, knowing who you is. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to be like nobody, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta find yourself, you know. You gotta find yourself. But yeah, you got some good content coming, so y'all be on the lookout. You feel me? Uh Pride Parade today. Yeah, we definitely finna show up. Low key, I'm gonna try to get all my queens to pop up. Everybody ain't gonna be able to pop up because some of them working and what I'm saying, all type of stuff. But whoever gonna be able to come, we gonna come. We gonna show up and show off. You feel me? I ain't never been to the Pride Parade before. I've never been there before. I never wanted to go either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess the lifestyle that I'm living. I guess I just I see something different. You know what I mean? I look at it different. I guess you know what I mean. Like, when I was in the joint, we had this debate. Um, we had this debate on if kids come out the womb and believe that they man or a woman without them being like, if you come out a man, some kids think that they women in the inside. Some kids think that they men in the inside. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it was just a debate on do you agree or not. And then it didn't matter, you feel me? Because we still had to go along with whatever we picked because everything came out of hat, you feel me? And we won. You feel me? We won because of me, low key. Oh no. Yeah, we won because of me. So any one of them niggas see this, you feel me? Y'all know what's going on. You feel me? I did my research. You feel me? Like, I studied. You feel me? But uh And shout out to Big Mike. You feel me? On the grave. You feel me? He tried. He tried his best. You feel me? You couldn't fuck with me, gang. You feel me? Bro. But picture though, the whole thing was basically, it was just basically like you know, we was with that it's kids out here that do come out here like that. You know, that do come out of the womb as a man and feel like they women in the inside. You know what I mean? Like it's other people, they don't even care. They just like what they like. That's their preference. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody jumping into a vessel in a vessel in the body that they feel like they shouldn't even be in because they feel like they somebody else because they know they self. Not because of what you see, not because of what you say, but because of what they know. You know what I mean? Like you are what you are and what you not, you will never be. You know what I mean? Like so basically, I just went on and explained how, you know what I mean? Like, I believe that that's true because, like, me, me personally, I feel like I'm too small to be in this body. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be bigger than this. You feel me? Like, and not like big, you know, because I got a nice little size on me, but I feel like I'm supposed to be taller, like something like Debo or something. You feel me? Like, oh, that thing. Like straight up, you know, I feel like I should be Debo or something. You feel me? Like straight up, because it's like it's like I only can tell you who I am, but you see what you see. You feel what I'm saying? Like you know, like, and I'm so great. I'm so big in the inside, like my chessboard. Y'all see how my chessboard set up? You feel me? I don't know if y'all can see that, but all power. You feel me? I got two queens right here. You feel me? And the king right here. All power. My first and my second row. All power. You feel me? All power. You feel me? On everything. I move different. I think different. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't no block nigga. I never been a block nigga. I just been trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, everything came from being a block nigga, understanding, you feel me, and moving on. Just because I came from that don't mean I have to live that and be that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm on a whole different wavelength. That's why I'm building my own platforms. That's why I'm building all my own everything, my own record label, my own visual company, my own everything. You feel me? Like, you know, every time I went to jail and came back home, the same niggas that was there still there. Like, nah, I'm cool. Like, insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So if I do the same thing 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go back to jail. You feel me? Like, I'm going to go the fuck back to jail. I ain't trying to go back to jail. Ain't no none of that. They can retire my number for sure, for sure. I ain't know none of that. You feel me? And because I elevated, you know, I elevated past all of that. You got a lot of hating and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like jealousy and envy going on. It's gonna be that. That motivate me harder. You know what I mean? Like right now, you know what I'm saying? It motivated me. You feel me? It motivated me. You know, I got some new music coming for y'all. You feel me? Oh, that thing. Y'all gonna love this. You feel me? I got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. You feel me? Like, you know, y'all gotta understand, you know, if y'all with me, this what y'all gotta understand. I'm literally doing everything by myself. I got a lot of women in my life, you feel me? But everybody got their own understandings for their own different reasons, you feel me? Like, and it's up to me to bring all of this together, you know, bring all of the pieces of the puzzle together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's all about establishing my kingdom, my foundation, you feel me? And I needed to be how I wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like, no, you know, actually, I needed to be how I needed to be, not how I wanted to be. Because how I want, I could take one woman and go. You feel me? We done talked about this. I done talked about this with multiple queens, multiple goddesses. You feel me? We done talked about this. You feel me? But that's not my mission. That's not what I'm supposed to be here doing. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to be selfish with my love like that. When I have a lot of love to give, I can give you everything and make you feel so special. And then what? I still have more. You will never feel less than. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just all the understanding, you know. Everybody understand what they want to understand, not what they need to understand. You know, I love 607 Unk. You know, he matter of fact, I want to play this little clip real quick. Everything create. Like, I'm a Vanessa John once said this first. He said it the best. He said this. He said he's making a video game, right? He said the video game gonna raise your consciousness so high you're not gonna even know that you're in a video game. And then he said this. The name of the video game is Sophia. And then he said this. What if this have been happening all the time? It's already happened. Because he understands that this is happening. That's why they think crazy when he said, I don't believe in God. He's not saying he don't believe in God. He's telling everybody, look, the God that you believe in is not God. So why I'm believing him? I'm stronger than this bitch. Because he doing the same shit this bitch did. Right? The nigga that made this world, like Elon Musk, is duplicating everything that he did, so how could this bitch be God? If a nigga on earth is doing the same shit he did. Don't play on me. And he about to do it. So how the fuck can he do it? If the nigga they both gotta be trying to be God. So who the fuck is the real God? It can't be nothing that nobody know. Because God is everything. Everybody looking for God. God is this mic. God is me. God is you. God is this table. God is everything. God is earth. So everybody looking for God. You can't trap him in no book. You can't trap him in no religion game. God is everything. So play on me. But everybody want to have shit and make you think they better. So I got this God and he Jesus and he love me. If you ain't got Jesus, then you gonna die. Right? So that's what's going on, bro. Everything is God. Everything is God. Everything created is God. Because everything got God in it. Because without God, it never would have been made. So you don't got to worry about who God is. You ain't got to look in the book and worry about wrong or right. I look at everything is God. How God looking at me if I thought everything was God? When I get to God, he gonna say, damn, yeah, what happened? Then I thought everything was God. There was too much shit. I was so confused. So everything is God. So how can God be mad at you for knowing everything is God? Right? But he get mad at you. Judgment without investigation is the height of ignorance. Judgment without investigation or knowledge is the height of your ignorance. People call me a criminal, they call me a thug, and all this, that, and the third, you know, whatever. But if you know, you know. You know, I ain't none of that. I'm me. I'm a king. I'm a God. You feel me? That's what I believe wholeheartedly. You know, in the Bible, you know, Jesus say, you know, what I can do is what you can do. You know what I mean? Like, basically, don't worship me. You feel me? Like, you know, you understand what you understand. You know, I didn't come here to praise nobody. I didn't come here to praise no religion. I didn't come here to praise no people. I didn't come here to make y'all happy. You know, that's not my mission. My mission is not to say things to make you feel good. My mission is to tell the truth. I gotta speak the truth. I gotta speak the truth. That's why my women love me so much. I never lied to them. I never lied to them. You know, I've been on a mission, you know, like since I opened my doors like this and living my life like this, you know, I came to the conclusion, man, you know, you treat people how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Whatever's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you can do it, I can do it. Period. You know what I mean? If you love me, love me. If I love you, I'ma love you. Love is unconditional. And what I mean by unconditional, like I mean like it don't matter how you feel, it don't matter how I treat you, it don't matter if I want you to go jump off a bridge. You gonna do it. But then you gotta understand because if I love you, why would I want you to go jump off a bridge? You know what I'm saying? Why would I want you to go crash out if I love you? So if the love is mutual and vice versa, then I wouldn't put you in no situation like that, and vice versa. But you know, the love is so tainted now. If I make you feel some type of way, or you angry, I don't love you, or you know, you don't love me. Like our mamas showed us what love was. When we lied to our mamas and stole from our mamas, and you know what I'm saying, when we did stuff that we wasn't supposed to do, our mamas, whether they knew how to love us or not, they still loved us. Period. They were still there. The best way they possibly could be there, they were still there. Wholeheartedly. Right or wrong. Good or bad. That's what they showed us. That's what they showed us. It didn't matter. You got a whooping or you got chastised or however or whatever, but at the end of the day, she was still there. She was still there for you. You know what I'm talking about? She was still there for you on everything. She was still there for you, man. She was still there for you. And so, in a nutshell, man, that's all I really want to, I really want to introduce y'all, man. I want to introduce y'all to my life. You know what I mean? I want to introduce y'all to my family. I want to introduce y'all to, you know, my way of understanding. You know what I mean? Like, and why I think the way that I think, why I do the things that I do. You know what I mean? Like, I learned off of humans, not from a human. So I watched humans. I asked questions, and I watched family members and friends and all of that. I just asked questions and I watched them. Nobody was like, okay, this how you do this, you do this like this, you do this like that. Hey, nobody. You know what I mean? Cheyenne, you know, um, but it was hard, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I did what I needed to do, not what I wanted to do. And now I'm so blessed. Every day that I wake up, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to live the way that I live. Everybody can't live like this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and then, rappers can't even live like this, to be honest with you. Live like what? Like me. I am who I am, and who I'm not, I'll never be. You know? Straight up. You feel me? Like, it's just, you know, I just want y'all to know what love is. I believe I know what love is. Love is unconditional. My dogs express what love is to me, and the women that's in my life, they express what love is to me. The women that I'm courting, whether they understand or not, they want to understand. And that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to want to know. That's it. And you got to be tired. You know, you got to want to know the truth. It's so scary. The mind is a powerful thing. I believed wholeheartedly for a long time that Jesus was a white man. Wholeheartedly in my mind. I didn't know what, I just went off what I saw and went off what people told me. When I stopped doing that, it's not about what your mama think, your daddy think, what they think you should be doing, how they think you should be living, or none of that. It's not about none of that. It's about you, how you feel, what you think, because you in that body. You got to hear what you hear. You got to see what you see. Nobody have to live that. Nobody have to walk in those shoes and deal with that, because how somebody gonna treat you, they not gonna treat me the same way. And how somebody gonna treat me, they not gonna treat you the same way. And why? Because of how you present yourself to somebody and how I present myself to somebody. I'm royal. I understand now. I wish I knew this a long time ago. Man, I wish I knew it a long time ago. But it's okay. I'm still here. You know, every day I get to try it again. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Believe that. I'm blessed. I know what royalty is, you know, and I'm teaching my queens how to be goddesses. Period. In a nutshell, it's a difference. A woman is a woman. A queen is a queen. A goddess is a goddess. Those are three totally different women. And it's more, you know, like, but as far as the scale, that's it. It's levels to this. If you know, you know. You know, it's not about convincing nobody or none of that. You know, a queen already have the essence of what a goddess is already. She just don't understand uh, for the most part. I'm gonna just say that, you know. And some goddesses, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, they just be missing certain things. You know, because society, they be caught up into what society think, how society feel, what society told them. You know what I'm saying? Once they stop moving with the trend, then you gonna see. And you know, it says it in the Bible. It says everybody who doing the same thing is doing the wrong thing, walking down the same path. It's the narrow path and the straight path. It's a lot of people. It's the image, and they say it all through the Bible. You feel me? Like, so now you gotta understand. You know how many bad people it is that y'all call bad people. How many bad people is it in this world? And how many good people it is in this world? It's not no in between. You either good or you bad. When you get here, you are to make a decision on everything that you do. And your decisions can either land you in the grave, land you in jail, or on the top of a mountain, or everything, whatever everything is to you, whatever it is, whatever you believe. But I was not put here to, you know, lean on people. I wasn't put here to, you know, like, I'm not a slave, man. I'm not a slave. I'm not a slave of this body. I'm not a slave of my mind. I'm free. And I'm trying to be so free that, man, I'm fuck around and disappear. So I don't know. I'm just talking shit, but I don't know. You feel me? Like, what I can say is I have a lot of knowledge and I don't know anything. And I want to know everything. That's why I know so much. But I don't know nothing. Because there's questions that I still have that I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, but I love y'all, man. I thank y'all for y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Bust your head visuals. Y'all know what time it is. You feel me? Get with it or get rolled on. Get right or get left. You feel me? Like, just patience. You know, I just ask y'all to support me. You know, like, share, subscribe. You know, comment. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I got a lot of content coming for y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoying me popping my ish. You feel me? Like, all I need is your time. You can give your time to anybody else who talking something totally. You feel me? Like, give me a little time so I can put something on you. You know what I'm saying? So I can give you something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think about. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to give you a little something to put on your mind. You know what I mean? On everything. But I love y'all, family. I thank y'all for y'all support. Bust Your Head Entertainment. Y'all know what time it is. BBG King Do. You feel me? Till next time.